Hi there, welcome to the Obachanchatter, and I'm here with you this afternoon to recap the Real Housewives of the OC, season 18, episode 8. Once a traitor, always a traitor. Okay, so anyway, we start off with Heather, Tamara, and Emily, like it doing like this little meetup, and they are discussing. Um, Tamara having a throwing a she's throwing a the trailer party, like it's the party. No, wait. First, hi y'all. How you doing? It's Friday. It's 100 degrees here in Tennessee today. Here in Clarksville. I'm a little bit distracted because the air conditioner broke at my granddaughter's elementary school. So they're being released early. So I don't know how early, so I keep. If you see me peek out, it's because I'm trying to. I can see the bus stop from where I am right this minute. I'm just checking out for her. So anyway, listen, they sitting around talking about this party that they are going to have. And how is Tamara going to say she's decided not to invite Alexis because of that, because of Vicky and Shannon? You can't invite Alexis because every time she's in the space with the lady, she's a complete asshole. She just you can tell she's so happy to be on TV. She don't even have a storyline. Her storyline is Shannon. If it was not for Shannon, why would we need Alexis? There would be no reason. Why? And I still don't know why we're talking about John, even if he is with Lexus. So anyway, we begin to early in the season. Tamara begins to reflect her two face. How can you say that? Ness. Her two-facefulness, her two-facedness. Yeah, it's better. She can show how she a flip flopper, right? Okay, or how she trying to manipulate the situation, and how she didn't do it, and it ain't her fault. Regular Tamara style. So anyway, we see Emily say, "I really think Shannon's on the edge of a breakdown. You know what? Emily needs to find her something to do. And it is true what everybody was already thinking. We were just waiting for Emily to say it herself, to say it herself to Jen. Jen, I like Jen, y'all. I don't care. And I wish I knew what Jen's life was like. But unfortunately, I have not experienced that yet. You know what I mean? On that type of level. I'll get to it in a minute. Let me stay focused. So anyway, we see Tamara and Tamara um we see Tamara, and what else does Tamara say? Okay, so anyway, Tamara's gonna have a party and Alexa's not coming. So that's what we see Tamara. Then the next thing we see Shannon, even still Shannon. My last car was a BMW 750. You said like that car is not, well, that car is something. And she takes Emily with her. I guess the white BMW is what she bought. And Emily was like, let's get an older lady car. You buy what the hell you want, Shannon. Don't listen to Emily. Emily always trying to count somebody's pockets, and she don't do shit but housewives. I ain't never seen her. Do she sponsor? I've never seen her sponsor a soul. And trust and believe, I saw her Gina sponsor a housewife a show with somebody. I think it was her first sponsorship I ever. Well, I might have seen Gina in two of them. Anyway, let me go back to what I was talking about. We seeing her talk about, her DUI and her having to get a breathalyzer put in her car, and that it was something that she really had to do. And it's cool for her because it was a reminder to her of that evening. And also, what else did she say? It's a reminder of her of that evening, And also with her kids being gone, it was she ain't got nobody to drive her ass around, so she had to put that in her car so she can still be independent. That's what she should have said, because that's what she really meant. So anyway, she said she hadn't driven a car in 6 months, and she's a little bit nervous. And you're gonna be nervous because anytime anybody, you gonna be nervous. If even if you hadn't had DUI, you had an accident, you know you're gonna be a little scared for a little bit, but she's gonna be fine. So the guy's giving Shannon her instruction, and she says stuff like, "Well, it's like," I said, "She's so silly," but I like her silliness though, because it makes sense to me. She's like, "If I do something wrong, we'll say, pull over right now." He was like, "Nah," and she said, "Well, what if I don't do this in the thing?" And he said, "Won't reset itself after 3 times, or after she fails to do something a few times, she's got to take it back to them to let them reset it, and they charge a reset fee. So it's best she learn how to hum and blow something crazy to make the machine do what it's supposed to do." So she said, "So if I don't do that right, I get violated." And the man was like, "Nah, there's a violation. You won't get violated." All right, Shannon. I'm laughing because I said I did the same shit. It was like, she said, "Well, so I don't get violated." That's what, I'm sorry. Sitting up here, I got ate some white donuts. My mouth so dry. That shit was so funny. And then just looked at him, he was like, no, no, ma'am. Mm. Shannon just be having little parts, but she funny, you know what I'm saying? She just tickling me. So anyway, we did all that. Okay. I'm still laughing about that dumb shit. So anyway, it's Jen and Katie, they doing yoga together. And Katie a little bit nasty. She ain't nasty, but she was, and she got a little, she got a little kick to it. And I'm laughing because most of the time when we are presented with like the Asian culture, the women that they show us, I'm saying on Housewives, in the show, they show them a little bit meek, right? They show him real demure. Oh no, he ain't. They show him. By the time I start home for my grandson, I could have got my dog. Please lay down. Oh, so anyway, listen. They show him a little bit meek, but Katie, she don't be like this. She said, "Ooh, these yoga moves just right here. This will work good for my husband." Like, she always kind of reference it. It's cute to me, but she don't look like there's some stuff she just be thinking in her head. But she was like, "Yeah, girl, this thing right here, some of these yoga moves is good." And Jen tell her that she has good posture and stuff. So anyway, after a while, they sit down, they start talking, and Katie tell her, "I think I'm gonna have to let my dog out because if I don't, I'm gonna stay distracted. I'm gonna keep looking and looking at me and looking." That's like the shit I'm doing right now. The shit I'm showing you, that's just what I'm gonna try. I'm trying to avoid doing, but I'm reenacting this shit anyway. I'm so smart. Hey, get out. Go. And you get locked out too. Goodbye. Sleep out there. I have to have a life. I have to have a life. I have to have a life. Somebody that told y'all that lady wrote me in my comments and told me to get a life. I was like, girl, if you don't get your ass on my comments telling me to get a life, I ain't bothering you. I am not bothering you. Get a life. So anyway, Katie was talking to her. No, I think it was Katie was talking to Jen. She was like, "What's up with the kid with the Mustang and the Reverend of the engine?" She said, "Sound nice, right?" But I think that's what she said. Because Katie looked at her and was like, "Nah, it's kind of got like a rebellious undertone." So she said a rebellious undertone to it. That's how I felt. I think Katie was hearing that that engine roar, and for Jen, she was just saying, he's a 17-year-old. They like engines that make a lot of noise. Does not buy you something that ain't supposed to have no hole in it. Don't put no damn hole in it. Do you hear me? Okay. Especially a car. Next time I buy you. I remember one time when that holy jeans shit came out, and my daughter said, I want some jeans with some holes in them. What? They $60. You think I'm gonna buy you something for $60? They got visible holes in it. Girl, you take jeans, you got house. They ain't that same thing. I'm not buying those. So if I ain't gonna buy a pair of $65 jeans, I'll be damn if I'm gonna buy you a car and you put a hole in it. I don't want to hear that damn noise anyway. So anyway, she's like, girl, you know how it is when it's a blended family and the family don't really blend right. You know, the kids, yeah, the kids get fucked up. Yeah, that's why. Sidebar. I ain't one of them ones where the man wants to spray his seed everywhere. And you know, it's that one now that everybody talking about, that Cam Newton and the other one, Nick Cannon. I know Mariah Carey, glad she got rid of his ass. But why you making babies because you want to populate the earth? With what though? With motherfuckers that ain't all the way healed because their daddy got money, so he can just run around having babies and shit, and just because he can afford to have them. If that if that's all it took to raise a functional kid was fucking money, why people with money got fucked up kids? Why? Because it take more than that. Yeah, you think because you can afford them, and that ain't the shit that kill me. The shit that really be killing me is these motherfuckers that elect that shit, man. Only way I tell you right now, you come. I can't even. They say I can't make no babies, but if I knew a motherfucker had $100 million, he wanted to have a baby with me. Would I have a baby with him? Because he got $100 million, and I start doing the paperwork, what I'm gonna get. First of all, I gotta realize he probably ain't gonna give it to me for 18 years. Then I gotta calculate my disease. I probably won't, God be the glory. But I don't want to do dialysis for 18 years. I'm just saying. So somewhere in there, it's got to benefit me. You understand what I'm saying? When I start doing the math, because that's the only way I'm having a baby, and the reason why I can do it is because I've been the mama and the daddy and the sole provider and the joint provider and the mama and the grandmama. You see what I'm saying? And the teacher. I've been that shit. So minus the man, that shit don't mean nothing to me. So everybody know I'm only in there like swimwear because I'm getting some cheese. But I know better. But it takes a mental thing. Now I can't let the kid know that he only here because he was going having him in my life would make my life better. But they figure that shit out. They figure out, them kids figure out, even from them fucking mamas, that they bags. Okay, it ain't nobody but they said, come in here, please don't be coming here. FedEx. Okay, he passed my house. I'm sorry. They be giving me, I don't know. There's a lot of shit going on around here. Be busy. So anyway, after a while, don't they know that the mamas, that the kids figure out that the reason they figure that shit out, that or how they figure out, they might, this my sister. I don't know how you my sister. When y'all babies, but when y'all hit certain age, them motherfuckers start sitting around. Damn, mom was a fucking hoe, man. All of us. And yeah, we thank you. We thank you. Because that's why I ain't do that shit. Listen, I'm going to tell you. At first, they mimic what you see. And I ain't lie. I just ain't telling my goddamn business. And I never brought my business around nobody I wanted to see. Yeah, I ain't got no sweet clean. No, no, no. Shit, I'm almost scared to get famous. What one of them niggas gonna be like? I remember her. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm a Pam. Because I know what kind of bitch I used to be. See what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm just fucking with you. So let me get back to this thing over here. So anyway, I'm just like, she was asking her, she was like, you know, I don't know. I said that little bit shit about Jen, but she's funny because she was like, shit, you got a husband look like mine. And I think that is awesome that she is so, I think that really helps the relationship. She's very attracted to her husband. She was like, shit, we yoga 2 times a day up in here. I'm like, go ahead, girl. Go ahead. And it must be true. Because I ain't never heard Jen compliment none of them bitches on that pasta shit. She's like, you have very good pasta. I'm gonna work on that shit too. But you know what? When you do yoga on a regular, that shit does help. Cause one time I thought I was walking tall. I felt like I was like an inch and a half tall. I was like, go ahead, girl, go ahead. Son, you won't. Anyway, um, Katie somehow started talking about Helen. She was like, I'm not begging Princess Heather asked to be her friend. She said, this should be. Well, it won't be. You know what I mean? It don't matter nothing to me. So we can play this any way Heather want to. You see what I'm saying? We just can. So that was the end of that. So um Jen asked about her husband about Matt's relationship with her older children, with her daughter, the relationship with them. And I was like, damn, I had to go on a goddamn tangent again. Everything, a lot of this shit really relates to my life, but I ain't gonna really dig with y'all. Cause if you roll with me, I ain't gotta tell you. You already know. You already know when I'm about to link up to. So anyway, listen. She said the daughter, um, her family did not want her to divorce her first husband. She got no support with that. She had good Catholic girls. Catholic girls ain't supposed to get divorced. What else did she say? She said, she went and talked to her father or somebody, and she was like, yo, I think it was her father, and she was like, this shit don't feel right, I just really don't want to. And the father said, listen, you got a kid coming, or you got a kid, and we flew all the way here, girl. What you talking about? You don't want to get married. I don't mean no harm, but them wasn't no good reasons. Cause you flew all the way there. Mm, mm, mm. We're already here. The fuck, man. I don't know. So anyway, the grandmother was dying, and the one of the sons, and she wanted to see one of the sons or something, and the father wouldn't let them come, wouldn't let the brother come. So the oldest, the daughter, wrote the father a letter, and no response from her biological father. They ignore her ass Christmas. Ooh, her birthday. Ooh, he just act like she never existed. So anyway, this daughter's picking up the father's the new husband's last name. Yeah, because this one, he paid attention to her, you know. And when he found out that she wanted when she found out that she wanted, um, hold on, please. I'm sorry. Is he coming back? Oh shit. Who let him outside? I gotta watch my dog. I got a big dog, but he a big dog, but he a puppy. But you know how people say that? You hear people say, "Oh," you see this big ass wolf running to you, right? And you be like, your homeowner be like, "Oh, it's just a puppy. Don't run, don't run." I be like, "Bitch, this dog bigger than me. The fuck, this ain't no puppy." And he trying to, I mean, he ain't no puppy. You know, all dogs, they be sniffing you all between your legs. And I don't weigh that much. The dog weigh more than me, and I'm falling on the ground because they pushing. I mean, I'm tripping over him because they're trying to smell me. He just trying to smell you. I know what the fuck he trying to do. I don't want him to smell me though. Get your ass over here and get your. Oh, they just want to smell you. Well, I don't want him smelling me. And I'm trying not to panic. Man, you know how many people cars out in tow up trying to get from some sweet old dog. Ain't nothing no motherfucking sweet. They don't like you. They don't like you. Yeah, and I think some of them they know you don't like dogs. You give. I like dogs, but some of them they give off that. Get the fuck. Why am I sounding like a dog? Let me quit. Okay, hold on. Let me just one thing. Let me look see if I see him. Cause it's so hot outside. He should be back by now. I'm so tired of having people introvert this. Let me see what happens. not going to go far because he old as hell, so he ain't going nowhere. Oh, this is so. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My grandson let him out. Anyway, so let me get back to this. So, little girl feels some type of way, so she getting her name changed. And she said, so little girl really emotional, as she should be, because that's wonderful that her real daddy an asshole, and he don't want to step in because he mad because she said something. And that's what I'm saying. They need to stop that kind of, what what is your relationship like with your children? You know what I'm saying? If your kids can't tell you how they feeling, what kind of fucking parent are you? One that don't like to hear the truth about your ass, about something that you did. Trust and believe, my kids done came to me a whole bunch of times about some shit. But I was this type of parent though. I know the energy is wrong. I'm gonna try to fix what's broke. You know what I'm saying? What you need? How can I help this? How can I help us be better? You understand what I'm saying? How can we both communicate with each other where we are active listening to each other, shit, not waiting for the other one to get finished so we can say and but and then and that type of thing. Okay, I see the parents starting to go up to the bus stop now. So anyway, so it must be the bus must be coming. So anyway, the little girl gonna go get her name changed or whatever, whatever, down at the courthouse. But I don't see how. I mean, I feel for a little girl because that's what my daughter, my got adult children, but to me it don't matter if they're adult or not. My kids are adult children, but I talk to my kids though. I ain't never nothing gonna come between me talking to my children except God. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what they do. Not gonna be. I'll be mad as a motherfucker. Yup, and I can be, whatever, whatever. But ain't never nothing. You ain't listen. Nothing. You ain't gotta talk to me. But if I got a way to bug the shit out of you, to hey, just call you for your birthday. You ain't gotta answer. Just hear my voice. I read my text. You think I'm gonna stop because I ain't heard from you? Because I don't give a fuck what it is I have done. And you ain't got to talk to me, but you're going to always know. You will always, always know. As long as I'm breathing and you are mine, I'm there. You ain't got to talk when you ain't never. But you in trouble. It ain't going to never be no time you ain't gonna be able to get in touch with me. Just put it that way. Yup. And when you call me, it won't be no whole bunch of shit about how come and the letter you wrote and how I felt. It's gonna be I love you? What do you need? How can I help you? Yeah, because I know if you're reaching out to me after we done been through some shit or whatever, and you ain't having corresponded with me in years, ain't gonna be nowhere, ain't gonna be no time that if it years that I don't see you, even if I gotta fly to the city that you at and kind of try to catch you from afar. Yeah, it's creepy shit, but once I see, then I'm good. But ain't no way. Some see. I think people that give their kids for adoptions and shit, that's cool. You couldn't afford them or you abusing them or shit like that. But if you walk around here and you mine, you ain't gotta fuck with me, but you gonna always know where the fuck I'm at. You gonna always know how to reach me. Always. I don't give a fuck what you did. And it's a lot of kids out there that do some shit and people say, hey, let's cut their kids off. What What would you do if Jesus cut your ass off? You know what I'm saying? The shit that we do, what if, shit, and back in the day, before Jesus got in, God just ain't even give you no warning. What I tell you? Didn't I tell you not to do that? Did he just smite your ass? Yeah. So I deal with it, and I deal with it and I'm embarrassed because I let the same shit happen to me. My ex-husband does not talk to his adult children. He doesn't. And you know why? Two reasons. First of all, when the divorce was weird, because it was weird. And, you know, they had an opinion about it and they talked to them, but they wasn't no children. They kids. And as children, we taught them how to express themselves. To him, that's being disrespectful. So he ain't gonna tolerate that. But nah, you don't just, these your kids. What you do is you say, don't tell them speak to you, then you don't really mean it. They told you the truth about how they felt, and you felt some type of way, and you're in disgust because that ain't how your kid's supposed to be, or whatever the case. Again, you making it about you when it should be about your children. You don't even know his grandkids. So when that little girl was crying, I felt for her, but I ain't feel because he loved me so much. Nah, I felt crazy because where the fuck was my state of mind that I didn't recognize that about somebody, that you maintaining a relationship with your children is kind of based on if you loving me or liking me all the time forever, and on those conditions that you change, you don't like me, so do that mean you don't like them? But I'm saying what I ain't see, because I picked somebody to bring souls and lives into this world, and now that you don't deal with me, you don't deal with them because of somebody. Oh, okay. So anyway, girl, change your name. Fuck them. That's what I say. So anyway, do your thing. You roll with the one that's rolling with you. That's all I'm gonna say on that. So anyway, we gotta watch Tamara with her daughter. I don't know why. Ain't they in the car together or something? I'm just like, I just, and then the one named Sophia, Olivia, whatever the fuck that her name is. I don't mean to say it like that, but the one that just looked like she depressed all the time. I don't think I ever seen anything but something black or maybe something army green, and she just always like, I don't want to talk about it. And then Tamara knows she's not gonna tell us nothing, so the little girl says she didn't want to drive, but you make her drive anyway. She said, why you want to drive? She said, because I got anxiety and accidents and people get killed. And see, all you gotta do is say that shit, and I don't drive. Hence, I can relate to this. My son, the one that I tell you, who is autistic, I wanted him to be independent, so I want him to drive. And I could teach a lot of things, but some people can't teach everything. I can't teach driving, especially if I ain't got one of those special cars like the people do. So I had to put him in driving. And maybe the little girl don't drive good when she ride with you, cause when you ride with her, cause oh my God, let's get over this side. See, I was doing that shit too, and then that's what I had to do. And if I did it, I know somewhere in there you can manage it. I was able to have it so the people would come, like a driver's place would come pick him up from the house and drive him around the neighborhood minus me, because I would frighten him with my driving, and maybe she's just not comfortable driving with you. And then when you're riding with her, Tamara, you talking about shit she ain't got no interest in. She don't want to talk about. She don't nap, y'all. You don't even got to talk to that one. You just got to be in the car. Yeah, you don't got to say nothing, cause she ain't gonna talk about nothing. Yeah, she tell you about one school, then you tell her, well, what about this school? I want to say, did you just hear what she said? Did they call you to tell you what she was interested in? Yes, they did. So why the fuck is you talking to her about something she ain't called about the people? I was like, girl, you just retarded. So anyway, we got what else? Ding, cause oh, so anyway, we got Emily, and which kind of getting a spray tan. That's what I'm saying about Emily. She tried too hard to be so daring, and you know what? She did kind of mimic. Ain't that the kind of shit Tamara used to do? Cover up her breasts and be on the thong, and letting them spray tan her on the ass and on her back. It just seemed like that used to be. She probably would still do it. Maybe she used to run around when they go on vacations with no top on, and she fell and hit her ass. So Emily trying to do that same energy. Now she getting more forward with it. Now she done lost weight. She a little more comfortable. But I don't want to look at the TV and see nothing but her ass. I just not. I mean, I'm living her ass. I'm not interested. You wouldn't be interested in seeing mine. I ain't trying to hurt her feelings. You want to see mine? I bet you I'll probably go viral then. But I think YouTube got something to do with that. I probably do this shit on Patreon, but I'm not about to show nobody my ass. I know what it looked like. And even if my ass was a BBL ass, not BBL, so it started getting lopsided and shit, but a real ass, I still wouldn't show it to you because I'm not that type of person. But I don't want to see her titties and her thing. And then every time I hear her talking to Shane, she always fucking with him. I mean, well, I thought you was having a heart attack the other day, and you think I'm choking, and you don't eat salads. And leave that damn man alone. Leave his ass alone. I think if something happened to Shane, you're gonna be well taken care of. I do. I think his family would be very generous. So, okay, hold on. That's why I ain't tear the pages out. So it's all wiggity whack now. Hold on. Okay, it said about the yoga, said about the daughter, and that Sunday the father never let the little boy come see the grandmother before she died. And I told you Emily getting a spray tan, and we're looking at her whole ass, and I don't want to. So she started talking to Shane about the other night. No, he called her mean. And she said, "What do you mean I'm mean? You are mean. Even you said you mean. And now I'm aggressive. I'm mean. Now you don't want to be mean." Because he was like, "You kind of mean." And she was like, "I'm not mean." And he's like, "What's the matter with you?" And she's like, "Oh, the other day when it was all together, and I was pouting like a big ass baby. That's what Gina said. And it hurt me that Gina said it, that I'm kind of mean." And he was just like, okay. Mm-mm. So he said you was being mean, but she said you was being mean. You hurt my heart. So he said when you call me mean, when you call me mean, and he said something about I think I was just being mean to Jen because her lack of accountability. And I said her lack of accountability. What that got to do with you, Emily? Yeah. And then the truth comes out. So somehow or another, so Emily meet up with her and says to her, when I was coming up, I need to talk to you. And she was like, "What's up?" She was like, "I need to say this to you." She said, "When I was coming up, I don't know what it is about this." She said, "But um, I'm so sorry." Oh, so anyway, let me stay with Shane and Emily. So anyway, Shane and Emily, and they talking. And so I said, she made me sick. She always looking for some type of validation. I mean, do you think I'm a good mom? I said, why the fuck is you asking him, do he think you a good mama when you ain't his mama? Ask the motherfuckers that you mama to. Yeah. How you know? What is she doing? I was like, what is she doing? What is she talking about? Do you think I'm a good mom? I think me and Annabelle have a good relationship. Why you don't know? Why you asking him? And he was like, I mean, I think so. Yeah, you a good mom. Girl, you don't know. He just telling you some shit. But why you asking your husband if he think you're a good mother and you ain't his fucking mother? You should ask them twins and that little girl, hey, how do you feel about me? What do you need from me more? Why the fuck is you asking Shane? So anyway, I just like she need validation from everywhere. Just everywhere. I think me and Annabelle strong. And I was like, no, y'all ain't. 'Cause if you thought you and Annabelle was strong, you wouldn't be asking him how you and Annabelle doing. So anyway, I told y'all Sophie don't want to drive, and Tara pushing this. What about She wanted to take a year. Hey, Tara in the car. She wanted to take a year's gap because she had such bad anxiety. Girl, if she got anxiety that bad that she don't want to be separated from you, she ain't taking no year gap. Her ass is home. Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with that. There is no year gap. Yeah, and then she changing up. When y'all talking, she changing a whole nother major because you said I'm not in this. She said, um, yeah, she was like something about graphic design, and she asked her something about music. That's what she did. She was like, "You interested?" Somebody called me and said something about graphic design. And she was like, "Yeah." So apparently, her daughter did an inquiry about graphic design. So why the fuck is Tamara talking about? So what about singing? She should have crashed outside the car. Bitch, I don't want. That's why I don't talk to you. And when I try to talk to you, you still bringing up shit. Never mind. I just would have crashed outside the car and kept right on going to wherever they were supposed to be going. And anyway, she didn't want to drive nowhere anyway. She didn't. She told she didn't feel like driving. Come on, let's drive. Anyway, mm, when Katie's husband found out that uh uh her daughter wanted to change her name to his last name, she said it made him cry. So Katie was telling her daughter that she wants her daughter to meet Tamara's daughter because they're the same age, around the same age, and they're kind of dealing with the same thing. And having issues with the father, whatever. So she wanted them to meet, and the daughter was okay, like cool, okay. Um, So I put Tamara on her door, don't need to drive together. She need to pay for her to have some lessons. So I said the ladies at home now trying to pick up something that look British or English for they get ready to mimic. Go to a traders party that Tamara's throwing. So anyway, they're in the car together, and I hate that. I feel you, Shannon. Shannon, you done good. You've grown, done good. You have really grown because I don't like that shit either. Don't ask me how I'm doing, and then when I'm asking you, telling you, you strolling in your phone and shit. Or you got somebody on the phone. I'm just telling all my goddamn business because I think you listening to me. And she was like, "Yo, how long you gonna be on that? Or how long you gonna do that for?" I told you I got a girlfriend. She'll come in. I ain't invite her nothing. If you a friend, you always welcome. You know what I'm saying? This is my shit. You just always, if you my friend, you are. You know how you can go to somebody's house and it's 1:30 in the morning, and you be like, "What you?" You only open up the door. You be like, "Girl, we up in here asleep." Bitch, I know. And most people is. But if you my friend, you come to my house at 1:30 in the morning, and I think there's something wrong. Yeah. I don't know what somebody chasing you through my fucking neighborhood. And I know you. I mean, I'm gonna look to see if the coast is clear, but I ain't fitting to have no. Ain't nobody. We all up in here asleep. What you want, some water or something? Nah. It could be anything. Y'all know how much the world is. The world is cruel. Here come my grandbaby. The world is cruel. So anyway, they're getting ready for this party, and all the ladies show up, and they find out that the host, the hostess, the person that's hosting the party is Teddy, and I'm like, I don't like Teddy. A lot of them don't like it. She got smartest mouth. And when Teddy come out, they say she look nice. I mean, she just look like Teddy to me. But she got some balls on her now, though. I think Tamara done helped her because when she first came out of there, she was an incredible walking duck and shit. Head down, wouldn't say much, didn't have no style or dress or nothing. Then she did the Tamara conversion, And she, she came out like she is now. So then when she come out and say, "Hello, housewives and Vicky," she be just fucking with Vicky, and Vicky can't stand Alexis. I mean, she don't like Alexis. She don't like none of them. She especially don't like Teddy. So anyway, they show us how they know each other, they dealings with each other. Um, I don't know. Vicky just said, she's been like Vicky don't like her, and she said, I don't know what her podcast just start tit 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 that thing they got. She said, but I don't like her. So Teddy started telling them how the game won't go. That they gotta answer these team questions, and she divides them into teams of two, of three. But it's three people to a team. One team has just two people, whatever. So she says how you gain points. And some of the questions that she asks is out of the group, for all the people out of the group. She was like, I need y'all to answer these questions as honestly as you can. She said some of y'all gonna struggle with that. And I was just like, man, tell you, I always got some kind of shit to say. Anyway, Vicky, I think, said Teddy can kiss her tail. And so got a little podcast. So anyway, when they started listening to hearing the questions that were being asked, they knew it was gonna be a damn time gonna be like a mean game. But whatever team, whoever answered the correct questions, they get a point. So I'm sorry, I wanted to make sure. Yeah, she got in here. So anyway, this is going to be a mean game, and then um they take they answer the questions and do what they gotta do. So one of the question was um Heather and Gina talked, but Gina was like, I ain't really get to apologize to Heather because she kind of cut me off. You know what I mean? Like she didn't want to hear my shit. So Katie and Heather talk, and she invites her to Sonoma exclusively being friends. Inclusively. Yeah, that's what it is. Heather got something get ready to happen. And she ain't gonna leave. She don't really want her to go, but she said, I ain't gonna do nothing on no purpose. I'm gonna include her. But I'm gonna be for real with you. I believe Heather would not invite her if Katie wasn't on that show, and then it looked like she was being exclusive. Because if she didn't think she was gonna get a lot of backlash, or be like how it is, because Heather is like that. She a little bit pretentious. I like her a little more. I'm starting to like her a little more this season because she being a little bit more, a little real about, how she feel about stuff. She ain't really pretending. Like her saying, yeah, I'm invited, but, so she ain't say it so I won't look like an asshole. She said, I'm just going to invite her, because, you know, hopefully he won't come. Shit. Heather really seemed like the type of person to me who would not invite somebody to her party that she did not want there, especially somebody who starts shit about her because she real defensive. So why would she want somebody at her party that she think is spreading lies and shit about her? She would not invite her if the fans or the people that watch this show or even some of her supporters would feel a way about it. It's a lot of them be like, yeah, I wouldn't invite her ass either, but what you gonna do? You ain't gotta invite me, but I know I'm getting a check. Oh, you finna see me. You just gonna be mad at your party. I just won't stay long. But shit, if me coming to your party and even if I know you ain't want me there, but it depends on me, you know what my bread look like, and if my bread look like I want to buy some shit with the check from coming to your party, you will see me there. And then only thing you better do is not hope nothing gonna pop off, cause I don't want nothing to pop off. I want to stay to the whole party. But if you get mad cause you see me and it's cause it's your house, okay. Your house can sustain some tomato juice on the wall too, cause I've been for that motherfucker acting crazy. Yeah. We just gotta deal with it so I can get my check. Just stay the fuck away from me. And I do the pleasantries. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Beautiful party. And I keep my ass to walking. Yeah. I'm just, you gonna look at me because I'm fitting to be fly down to the Gucci socks. Tell you that. So anyway, um, she invited to Sonoma, and like I said, Katie said she was trying to lazy. I trying to apologize. And she cut her off. Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit. She tell you, I prefer actions than words. Girl, you get what you get. I apologize to you the best way I know how. So we got Emily and Jen, and she said, Emily pulled to the side. I have to talk to you. I've been so devastated by my behavior. Since when? Because you've been talking shit about her ever since. You understand what I'm saying? I'm so devastated by her acting in the uh, in the hotel. Oh, I mean, not the hotel. What was they at? She was at the restaurant at Gina's dinner party. I was just so devastated by my behavior. I was like, girl, no, you wasn't. Because if you was, you would have stopped it. But no, you had it that night. Then you got it the next morning with hiking with a girl, had it with Tamara, the yaya session. Then you just talked about it, talked about it. You should not be devastated by your behavior. You should be appalled. Oh, that same thing. I don't know the appalled. Excuse me. Appalled sounds so much better, stronger. So anyway, I was like, there it is. There it is. So you real fucked up behind Jen, because not only you jealous of her aesthetics, you jealous of her complete life. You wanted to be a Jen. I had to accept. you know, Jen was like, why the fuck you mad with me? I ain't grow up having to struggle. And here's Jen Emily. I had to struggle. I had no one to wake me up for school, to put a spoon in my mouth, to pat me on my back, to give me a quarter when I lost a tooth, to brush my hair, to pay for my first car, to give me the college I didn't have lunch or lunch money. Listen, when you was in school, they had free lunch. You might have been eating too much lunch, but you had lunch. There was ways. You could have went to them motherfuckers and told the people at the school you wasn't hungry. Cause I wasn't. I'm gonna tell you, I'd be a lot of things. I'd be sick. I'd be in pain. I don't like none of them. No, don't like being sick. Like being in pain. I don't like my heart being broken. I don't like to be disappointed. But I'm gonna tell you one motherfucking thing. I ain't never gonna be hungry. Now when you think I'm gonna live next door to people and I ain't got no food? Say what you want. One of y'all, I got four corners. One of y'all gonna give me something to eat. But I mean, I'm just saying, some shit you just ain't gotta sustain. And you ain't wasn't such a kid. And then you trying to tell us that the reason why you're mean is because you had to fight for everything. You ain't the only one, girl. You ain't the only one. Well, I didn't have everything handed to her. Why the fuck does that bother you? And I'm gonna tell you this too. And some of y'all get mad, but you can put that shit in the comments. Ain't no way. There's no way that I will be wealthy and my fucking kids is around this motherfucker lost. Yeah. Or won't get them shit. You gonna have to sell newspapers like I did. Why? I thought you was busting your ass so I could live a better life. Not so I can do the same shit you did. That's dumb to me. Like when my pockets will let me and my daughter want a house, am I gonna buy her a house? If she 20 years old, she 19. Fuck no. Cause usually if she 20 and she 21 years old, she ain't gonna take care of no damn house cause she don't know how to take care of one. Why get her an apartment? Something that can be managed, something that she can cared for, yeah. Lisa some shit, yeah. But I ain't gonna buy her no house. If she got married to a man and they wanted to build a family and they got married and I seen a certificate and I could afford to buy her a house, would I buy her a house? I damn sure would. Would it be custom built for her? Fuck no, but it'd be so new, it'd be damn near custom built. But she would love her house. And the reason why she would love her house is because I have taught my kids how to appreciate shit. And kids don't appreciate shit. So what I'm saying is, yeah, I bust my ass for generational wealth, not for my generation only, but for theirs too. You understand what I'm saying? So when I hear these stories about these gazillionaires and shit, it's cool. Even if they want to get paid some money, and if you feel like maybe they don't know your business, but they need to know your business. I will offer them, yes, a ridiculous lucrative salary to come see how I work. But you're gonna have to work to get the salary, you see what I'm saying? And if you decide that this is something that you want to do, then this is what you do. And if it ain't, I ain't gonna get mad. You just take your ass over there and do your thing. But I'm not gonna punish you. So when I hear them people say this shit like, I mean, what do you think? Money shit just handed to you? Yeah, I just want to hand them shit. Yeah, but shit that's reasonable. Like, you know, I was watching a TikTok the other day, and this little girl, she famous on TikTok, but she fucking 10 years old, and this is her second G-Wagon. This bitch don't even drive. I was like, why would y'all? I mean, I guess it could be an investment, but nah. And cause I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. She gonna drive that motherfucker. She ain't gonna wait till she can legally drive. She gonna buy her a piece of land and she gonna drive them brand new G-Wagons. She gonna crash the shit out of them because they like toys to her. I'm just saying. Keep it in perspective. So anyway, Emily is jealous of her. And I had to fight for everything. Why this Jen problem? Yes. And fuck it, I would want to have been kept. I want to not have no credit card. She might need to establish a. I mean, y'all act like you can never establish credit. You can this nowadays. You can establish credit like that, and no, it ain't gonna come easy for her. She got to build it, but there's a lot of motherfuckers at her age that got bad credit or no credit at all. She ain't stopping the fucking world. But he gonna think them motherfuckers got credit because they needed credit. She didn't need credit. Listen, if you ain't gotta put my goddamn name on it, keep it off. Yeah, now she gotta do something. Oh, she don't have no credit. We want her to hustle, hustle, hustle. And I don't remember Tamara hustle. I remember Tamara crying about, I don't know what it was her husband did, a restaurant, real estate, something, but all of them was fucked up. All of them in that first OC shit, everybody but Vicky. And it's because Vicky and her husband was working. Yup, I remember that shit. So all this, we know how to put the pedal to the metal. No, Tamara, I remember your ass crying. Oh, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna use kids and so got college. Then one and that Ryan one, woo, woo. Ryan was he kept them in and out of rehab, jail. Shit. I remember Tamara. So remember when you started running your fucking mouth. And then Emily, you gotta remember too, what do you have? What do you do besides housewives? What do you do? I ain't seen you nowhere. To me, all you do is fuck with people when you sitting there crying. I said, if I was Shane, I just would have mushed it like that. I just would have said, girl, get out of here with that. I've been like, girl, go eat something. Leave me alone. You just be always messing with him. I thought you was getting ready to die. I thought this and this and that and that. And he hugged her. And that hug seemed so awkward too. And you're like, oh good, mom. I'm like, I don't know. What do you mean? That's what it's been then. What do you mean you don't know if I'm a good mom? I was like, I don't know if you're a good mom because you're not my mom. Now, I think my mom's a great mom, but you my wife, not my mother. I thought she was a lawyer. So anyway, um, wait, you gotta wait. I'm recording. I'll be out in a minute. So anyway, somehow or another at this game, and I said, okay, Shannon Somehow or another, the three amigos wound up talking. And I got right here. Shannon, please shut up. Tamara is not your friend. Why are you answering her questions? Well, what about this? Well, how about that? Well, what do you think about this? I don't think shit about it. That's what you should have told her. Only thing you told her that 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 you should have told was this. I don't want to have nothing, do you understand, to do with Alexis. Nothing. Please stop. I'm recording. Go away. Go away. Thank you. I'm almost done. So anyway, um, she's like, I don't want to have nothing to do with her. And she said, so she started talking about John again. And then Tiggle Tamara, I really don't want to be in the middle of this, you know. And she said, I don't want to have nothing to do with Alexis and Tiggle Tamara. And Alexis, whenever she's around, she always says, I don't want to hurt Shannon. Tell her the rest of that. Tell her the rest of that shit. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like Tamara. That's why when I was asking them questions like, who's the fucking traitor? Tamara. Who throw you on the bus? Tamara. Yes, y'all had all the right people to me. So I'm just like, what are you doing? And she always says, I don't want to hurt, and I don't want to hurt Shannon. I said, you forgot. You got to say, but I burn that bitch with these videos and this picture and these receipts and what John said and what she did. I was like, you so fake, Tamara. So listen. Here's Tamara. All I said I want you to do is apologize. I said, for a bitch that don't want to be in the middle of it. You in the middle of it. And you know why? Because you put yourself in the center of this, yo. Because you try to act, you will know eventually. You're going to tell on yourself, I already seen the videos. I've seen them already. You love that. You love to be the break the news to the group. Yeah, so we know that's fitting to come. And then this other thing too, what's this other shit she said there? She was like, all he wants you to do is apologize. What you on mouthpiece now? Yeah. And then but you don't tell her when you talk to John, oh, you look good since you got that 150-pound Shannon off your back. I've never seen him so happy or smile so big. Me and Eddie, we've never had a problem with you. Shut up. You ain't tell Shannon that though. And Shannon left her foot down. I ain't fucking with her. And she should have just told him if you. So anyway, I don't know what Vicky angle is because she's selling insurance. And she's like, who gives a fuck about Alexis? We need to be the three amigos. So they did that little three amigo dance. I'm assuming that they are back together. I don't know. I don't know. Mm. But it was Tamara said. So anyway, when Shannon was saying, Shannon was like, yeah, because they wasn't together like that. And then all of a sudden I'm seeing all these congratulations and shit like this. That shit kind of hurt my feelings. And she was like, and Tamara's like, I don't know that. I don't see nothing about hashtagging. And you got that teenage girl living with you. And that's all they do. They live in the computer, girl. They stay in the matrix. And you ain't never ask her. You nosy as fuck. You ain't never looked at something and say, what's this mean? This hashtag so and so, hashtag that. You ain't never asked. Girl, get you. Tell me think everybody's dumb. So I said Tamara always saying, I don't want to hurt Shannon. Whatever. Yeah, you do, because if you don't fuck with Shannon, you don't have no storyline. And that's the facts. So, what else they got going on? Um, oh yeah, I said Tamara want him to apologize. And she was like, I'm not doing that shit. So we see, I wish Jen throw that silver shit that I wish she throw that outfit away. I don't gotta explain no more. You already know which one I'm talking about. So you put it in the trash. And you got Tamara sitting in her confessional saying shit like, the three amigos, we can get back together, but the same thing's gonna happen that always happens. Those two will disappoint me. I said, she real judgy, ain't she? They're just gonna disappoint me. I was like, no, she said, I'm just gonna get disappointed. So anyway, you got Gina at the table with Heather and Jen. And she like, what should we tell Shannon? And she was like, tell Shannon what? Tell Shannon that, you know, the old girl got these videos of her, leaving the house and this and that. She said, should we tell? And I was like, you want to tell her so bad, don't you, Gina? So, um, uh, oh my gosh. About what? So anyway, y'all, somehow or another, yeah, y'all made my whole thing crazy. Hold on a minute. What you want, girl?